Fala pessoal, sejam todos bem-vindos ao meu canal, eu sou a Ai. E galera, seguindo, estou trazendo aqui pra vocês mais um vídeo de Starfield. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Caso ainda não seja inscrito no canal, convido você a entrar e dar uma olhada nos meus vídeos. E se gostar, já se inscreve, vai ficar por dentro de mais vídeos de Starfield e de outros jogos também. Então gente, agora sim nós vamos voltar à missão principal, né? Eu queria ter feito aquela de pegar a nave. Vamos falar com o Mateu aqui e ver o que ele tem a dizer.
But he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Ok, nossa, mas 14.800. Ah, tô vendo um monte de notificação aparecendo. Eu não quero dispensar o Sam. Bora.
Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge? Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person.
O pessoal vindo ali atrás.
Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics. He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories. So, yeah, I might be a fan. Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right?
Nem me fale, Pio.
Well, it just makes you human. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuro-amp tech. Swear, it's the worst yet. And you just let them keep working on it. It's worse, far worse. The other tech is capable of untold destruction, but with the neuro-amp, they can take away your very body. They can make you do any damn thing they want. I can't think of anything more terrifying. Well, that's a cheery thought. It's true, but with a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu. You're right. I know you're right.
Então,
The
fio.
whole damned affair's over. Thank God. You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Meu filho, tu quer conversar comigo quanto
The whole
tempo?
Terramorph situation, seriously, hats off to you. When I was growing up, everyone was afraid of Terramorphs. How they could seemingly strike anywhere at any time. The carnage, the destruction. The stuff you've done here could save so many lives. Eat your nutrient paste or the Terramorphs will get you. Were you ever told that? I know using the microbes to kill the Terramorphs may be controversial, but for what it's worth, I think you made the right call. 100%. We just can't take any chances with those damn terramorphs. Well, if there are, then we'll deal with it together.
Oh,
The United Colonies. Hell, everyone and everywhere owes you big time. Even if they don't know it.
fale com a Cora. Vamos falar com a Cora. Por que eu tô pesada se eu não peguei mais nada? Vem cá,
Some
Sam.
folk never leave them.
Oh, xuxi.
I'm working hard, Captain. Good. I've been wanting to ask you something too. Me first. Why did you help us out with Mom? It was super dangerous. I know. I mean, anyone around the two of you knows that. What are your intentions with my father?
What? Como assim, jogo? Gente, já dá pra pôr assim, é? Mas como assim não conta pro você, minha filha? Você vai pedir ele em casamento?
I figured it was something like that. Just so you know, I like you too.
Obrigada.
I've never been happier. Well, we've never been happier. So if you guys need to sneak off to smooch some more sometime, you have my blessing. That's how it works.
Ah, obrigada, Bia. Você é muito gentil.
You're very welcome.
Ok.
So, how'd the talk with Cora go? Her blessing. Huh. Cora and her Jane Austen novels. I keep thinking back to what you were saying, that we're lucky. I don't know, luck is too small a word. With so many people out there, the odds of, well, finding you feels like destiny. I mean, look, I'm trying to play it cool. But you gotta know.
E o Sam está caidinho pela
I'm
Rai.
crazy about you. And, well, how do you see this playing out? How do you do that? Right when I think I've got it all figured out, you just rock my world again. In the very best way. I mean, I hope.
Gente, eu achei que ele ia ficar pé da vida comigo.
You mean it, right? I'm gonna be with you and never let go. Well, apparently we're having a ceremony. Anytime you're ready, head over to Aquila City. Figure it's about time to make some genuine good memories at the Coe Estate. I can't wait.
Eu ainda vou derrubar meu microfone.
Apparently, we're having a ceremony today.
Nossa, você já tá sabendo?
Right now, it's just me and the mayor cooling our heels here.
Jacob, it's a special day. This always happens.
No, this is my son and his usual sloppiness. Yeah, you're right. Manners. Welcome to my house. Well, in a sense, your house, too.
Não, fio.
Soon. Listen, you know, I know. Hell, the neighbors know my son and I don't always get along. I do care about him. He's blood. And he gave me Cora. But the way he looks at you have a chance at real happiness together.
Ó.
So, thank you. What? Well, I guess you're right. After the ceremony, it looks like I get to have Cora for a little bit. I don't know if you had anything to do with Sam doing that, but if you did, you have no idea what it means to me. We always do. Awkward small talk over. Lilienhart should have arrived at the starport. Might be nice if someone went to meet her. And better fetch Cora, too. She's exploring the city. Which means she's at Sinclair's bookstore because she's, well, Cora.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke. In for us.
Peraí, Sam. Depois que eu me quebro toda, eu não sei porquê, né?
Sure, but your shop is like the best in the galaxy. I had to drop by.
What?
Oh, hi!
Why not?
I got a new book. Charles Dickens. Fiction. Great expectations.
Charles Dickens.
Not related to today. Or is it? What time is it? Shit! Oh, sorry. Swear. I lost track of time.
We're done.
I know, right? And Sinclair's is absolutely the best. I want to let you know I'm okay with this. The ceremony? Dad is dad, but he's lonely and you make him happy. And I like your ship loads. Oh, and you, too. of
Ah,
course.
obrigada, Fia. Achei que você não ia falar isso.
It's way better than Dad's. But I guess it'll be our ship now? And it'll be part mine. Oh, I am going to claim a section to be officially Cora's thinking spot. I'll get to the estate right away.
The Silence of Sand.
You, my dear, welcome.
Tá, direcione Lilian. Por quê? Mas cheguei, tá vendo?
So,
Quase quebrei minha perna. Se eu não quebrei...
nice to see you in a less life-threatening situation. Happy to be here. Just to let you know, this shouldn't be awkward. Sam and I were never meant for each other, and we both moved on from whatever we had. Some unsolicited advice. Be there for him, all the way. He and Cora deserve that.
Que bom.
Glad to hear it. I know the way to the co-estate. Meet you there.
Ah, então pra que eu vim te buscar aqui, minha filha? Oh, meu Deus.
There needs to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I feel that way towards you. I'd be dead. Flat out dead if it weren't for you. No. Do not blame yourself. This is the hunter's fault. I gotta ask. Why me? It was an impossible situation. And if it's wrong to ask, sorry, but it's gonna keep me up at night. Sarah Morgan was our leader. She held everything together. I just don't know if I'd pick me over her.
Mas eu não podia perder mesmo, porque você é o meu melhor companion. Gente, de todos, o Sam pra mim sempre foi o melhor. Tanto que desde o começo do jogo, tipo, eu tô jogando com ele. Eu joguei um pouquinho com a Sarah e depois eu escolhi o Sam. E ele tá comigo desde o comecinho. Então, tipo, não tinha como. Eu não sabia que se eu ficasse em guarida, ele iria morrer, né? Mas, tipo, ainda bem que ele não morreu, porque eu não queria que ele morresse. Lamento pela Sarah, mas eu não queria.
That means a lot. For my sake, for Cora's sake. Thank you. How are you holding up? Are you okay? I don't blame you. That hunter bastard's gotta pay. Pay big time. I don't care if he's starborn and indestructible. We need to figure out a way to take him down.
O bichinho é
Nobody messes with
forte.
my family like that.
Ah,
Just bring me along when you do. This is personal. I just want you to know I'm here for you.
ah.
The only
Gente, ele
way
é muito
we'll get
fofo.
through this is if we all lean
Ele fala de um
on
jeito
each other.
sofrido, muito fofo. Vai ter que falar contigo de novo?
Well, everyone's here. You ready to start the shindig? Okay, I'll let Mr. Cartwright know.
Welcome, everyone. One of my favorite duties as mayor is to preside over joyous occasions like this. Couples like yourselves, full of love and affection and eager to share a life together. Well, it's a blessing.
Oh, we're a blessing now. Mayor's laying it on real thick, ain't he? I had mine with a side of delicious anticipation.
Sam, have you prepared any vows?
Oh, right. Here goes. Life comes easy for some folks. They get most things right the first time. But that has never, ever been me. But this time, I know I got it right. Because of you. I know you've had a tough life, too. But we really are the lucky ones. There are a million, billion stars out there. To find anything that really matters is kind of a miracle. And as the good mayor says, I'm truly blessed. Because I have you in my life.
Ó,
Sweetheart.
sorrisinho dele. Gente, gente, eu não aguento ele, bro.
You and me both.
I understand you wanted a moment here, Sam?
I never met someone who knew me. The real me. And still wanted to be with me. I want you to have this. It's my Freestar Ranger badge. Looking back, I'm grateful.
Eu achei que ele ia me dar uma aliança.
Every misstep brought me closer to you.
That's very touching. Excuse me. By the power vested in me from the Articles of Confederation, I officially, and quite happily, declare you life mates. Let me be the first to congratulate you both.
Ó, Sam Cohen considera você uma parceira comprometida. E é essa a conquista que eu queria. Chegar ao nível máximo de relacionamento com um companheiro, tá vendo? Nossa, nem os meus tripulantes vieram, gente. Que horror, que tipo de amigos são vocês? Deixa eu ver aqui. Então, a missão, a principal, tem aqui o Concórdia. Fale com Pontífice Aquilus. Tem os poderes aqui, ó. Consigo o poder de não sei o que, consigo o poder de não sei o que. E fale com Vladimir para localizar mais tempos. Então, eu vou pra lá. Deixa eu ver já o planeta aqui é melhor. Só não posso esquecer de colocar minha roupa.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Ah, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah.
Gente, essa toquinha é muito estranha.
How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Uhum. Ó o intruso aqui olhando nossa conversa. Coisa feia, fio.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The enlightened work out of the well here in Atlantis,
Iluministas.
helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
É claro que você vai ficar, né, fio? É claro que vai sobrar pra mim resolver isso, né, fio? Sempre, padrão. Eu e o meu querido companheiro, guerreiro, só se lasca. Pobre Sam. Pessoal, mas eu vou deixar para falar com eles no próximo vídeo. Sim, eu acho que esse vídeo já tá num tamanho muito bom, então eu vou deixar para continuar no próximo vídeo. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série de Starfield. Avaliem o vídeo, comentem, deem dicas, porque isso é sempre bem-vindo. Se você ainda não é inscrito no canal, convido você a entrar então e dar uma olhada nos meus vídeos, e se gostar já se inscreve. Vai ficar por dentro de mais vídeos de Starfield e de outros jogos também. Então, pessoal, obrigada por assistir. Até um próximo vídeo. Valeu e falou!
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies.